Welcome back to Creatively Homemade, the Remote and Hybrid Professional. I'm excited to share Lesson 7 of our series. In today's world of remote and hybrid work, virtual meetings on platforms like Zoom and Microsoft Teams are absolutely central to how we collaborate and connect. This lesson is all about navigating Zoom and Teams, professionalism in virtual meetings. It's not just about showing up, it's about showing up well, making a strong visual and auditory impression, and ensuring your contributions are impactful. We'll guide you through the essential best practices to help you connect effectively, engage meaningfully, and impress your colleagues and clients, all from your virtual workspace. Let's dive in. Why is professionalism in virtual meetings so important? Think of it this way. In a remote setting, your video feed is often your visual first impression. It's how colleagues and clients see you, and it directly impacts how they perceive your competence and reliability. A polished virtual presence builds credibility and trust. When you look and sound professional, people are more likely to take you seriously and trust your contributions. It also significantly enhances collaboration. When everyone adheres to best practices, meetings flow more smoothly, and ideas are shared more effectively. Finally, it reduces distractions for everyone involved. A professional setup helps keep the focus on the meeting content, not on what's happening in your background or with your audio. It shows respect for everyone's time and attention. Let's start with your camera presence, how you appear on screen. First, optimal lighting is key. Avoid having a bright window behind you, as it will make you look like a silhouette. Instead, try to have a light source, like a lamp or a window, facing you directly. This illuminates your face clearly. Second, ensure your camera is at eye level. If it's too low, you'll be looking down, which can be unflattering. If it's too high, it can make you seem distant. Use books or a stand to adjust your laptop or webcam height. Third, focus on proper framing. You want your head and shoulders to be clearly visible, with a little space above your head. Avoid being too close or too far away. Finally, always wear appropriate attire. Even if you're working from home, dress as you would for an in-person meeting. This sets a professional tone for yourself and for others. Your background is an extension of your professional image. So, background etiquette is crucial. Aim for a clean and uncluttered space. Remove any personal items that might be distracting or unprofessional. Think of it as a mini stage for your meeting. Second, ensure minimal distractions. If possible, choose a quiet spot where family members, pets, or noisy activities won't interrupt your call. If you have a busy household, communicate your meeting schedule to those around you. Third, consider virtual backgrounds wisely. While they can hide a messy room, some can look unprofessional or glitchy. Use them only if they are simple, professional, and stable. A plain wall is always a safe bet. Finally, be mindful of privacy. Avoid displaying sensitive documents, personal photos, or anything you wouldn't want visible to colleagues or clients. A professional background helps maintain focus on you and the meeting content. The mute button is truly the unsung hero of virtual meetings. Mastering it is essential for a smooth and professional experience for everyone. The golden rule is mute yourself when you are not speaking. This prevents any unexpected background noise. A barking dog, a siren, a family member from disrupting the meeting. It shows respect for the speaker and other participants. Equally important, unmute yourself before you start speaking. There's nothing more common, or slightly awkward, than someone talking for a few seconds before realizing they're on mute. Practice the quick mute-unmute action so you can react swiftly. This skill demonstrates your attentiveness and contributes significantly to the overall flow and professionalism of the virtual meeting. It's a small detail that makes a huge difference. In virtual meetings, engaging effectively goes beyond just active listening, which we covered in Lesson 5. First, continue to use verbal affirmations, those mm-hms and I see phrases, to show you're engaged, especially when your camera is off or if others are not visible. Second, even if you're not speaking, use nonverbal cues that translate well on camera. Gentle head nods, an attentive posture, and a subtle smile. These small actions show you're present and receptive. Third, utilize the chat function for questions or comments that aren't urgent or don't require immediate verbal interruption. This keeps the main discussion focused. Finally, use the raise hand feature respectfully if you have a question or want to contribute, waiting to be called upon. These actions ensure you're an active and valued participant, even when you're not speaking. Reliable technology is the backbone of professional virtual meetings. So, let's cover some technical best practices. First, ensure you have a stable internet connection. A wired connection is often more reliable than Wi Fi, if possible. If not, try to be close to your router. Second, invest in a quality headset and microphone. Built in laptop mics can pick up a lot of background noise and sound distant. A good headset with a noise canceling microphone significantly improves your audio clarity for others. Third, always test your equipment before the call. Most platforms like Zoom and Teams have a test feature for your mic and speakers. Do this a few minutes before the meeting to avoid last-minute scrambling. Finally, close unnecessary apps and browser tabs during the meeting. This frees up bandwidth, reduces potential distractions, and helps your computer run more smoothly, preventing audio or video lag. Just as important as knowing what to do is knowing what not to do. Let's look at some common virtual meeting pitfalls to avoid. First, refrain from eating or drinking loudly on camera. While a quick sip of water is fine, chewing loudly or slurping coffee can be very distracting for others. Second, be mindful of distracting movements or fidgeting. Excessive hand gestures, constantly adjusting your chair, or looking away from the camera can signal disinterest or nervousness. Third, avoid poor lighting that creates harsh shadows or makes you a silhouette, as we discussed earlier. Your face should be clearly visible. Finally, and this is crucial, avoid talking over others. In virtual meetings, delays can make it easy to accidentally interrupt. Practice waiting for a clear pause before speaking. And if you do interrupt, quickly apologize and yield the floor. Avoiding these common mistakes will significantly enhance your professional image. To further elevate your virtual meeting skills, I've compiled some excellent resources for you. On this slide, you'll find highly recommended books that delve into the nuances of virtual collaboration, such as The Virtual Manager by Kevin Eikenberry and Wayne Termel, and Digital Body Language by Erica Dewan, which explores nonverbal cues in the digital space. You might also find The Culture Code by Daniel Coyle, insightful for building effective team dynamics in virtual settings. Additionally, there are valuable online tools and practices, like regularly testing your webcam and microphone, exploring virtual backgrounds, and utilizing online courses focused on virtual collaboration. For all the full details and where to find these, please make sure to check the comprehensive description below this video. Let's bring it all together. Professionalism in virtual meetings is truly an integrated skill, building upon everything we've covered so far. We started with Lesson 1, Vocal Mastery, ensuring your voice is strong. Then, Lesson 2, Phone Persona, to create a memorable first impression. Lesson 3 helped you in overcoming call anxiety to maintain composure. Lesson 4 focused on eliminating fillers for clear, decisive speech. Lesson 5, Active listening became the foundation for truly understanding your customer. And Lesson 6, Persuasion and Influence, taught you to guide decisions. Now, Lesson 7, Navigating Zoom and Teams adds the crucial visual and technical polish to your virtual presence. When you combine all these elements, you create a complete, confident, and highly effective remote professional presence that truly stands out. Your journey to becoming an exceptional listener begins now. I encourage you to practice verbal affirmations in your next few calls, those small mm-hms that show you're engaged. Consciously try to use paraphrasing and summarizing more frequently to confirm your understanding and build trust. After your calls, reflect on your listening. Did you truly hear them, or were you planning your response? Consistent practice will make these techniques second nature. If you found this lesson helpful and want to continue mastering your skills for a thriving remote and hybrid career, please subscribe to Creatively Homemade, the remote and hybrid professional. We're dedicated to empowering you in every aspect of your virtual work life. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to helping you listen deeply and connect powerfully.